Okay. Hey, we sound pretty good today. I want to make sure I'm a little louder for the stream. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. We sound pretty good today. I want to be louder than the game. Honestly, I think we're pretty good to go. Just make sure to turn my audio monitoring off. And with that, I can bring us to the game. All right. Howdy, folks. It's Mook out here today. Today I want to go in and I want to play some junglers I haven't seen today. I don't know exactly what spurred me to go in and do this. I got to play Kindred and like an ARAM, and I just thought, you know what? That's a pretty good landing point. Especially because there are a lot of junglers that I feel like are just, I don't want to say criminally underplayed, but like there's some good character design that goes into some of these league champs that I feel like I never get to see. Ugh, opening everything but what I need to, as I should. Okay, so just gonna go in. I know I did some like I didn't do research per se, but I did kind of go in and look at which champs I did want to go in and play. Let me check. Where's the jungler? Jungle. My brain is actually not working. All champs. Okay, what's going on? Champs based on role, but these are not the correct rules. Most popular position. There we go. Okay. Scroll us on down to the jungler bit. And mid, bottom, support. I skip jungle. I feel like I do that a lot. So let's see. Amumu's in for rotation. Okay. I think I own him anyways, but I see him plenty. I feel like I don't see much Bel'Veth. I don't see much Diana, and I guess I could have. Or I considered going in and checking literal like pick rates, but I wanted it to give me pick rates from like I wanted it to give me pick rates from common play junglers. That's not what I meant. I don't mean common junglers. I just mean like junglers who are actually built for jungling mechanics and not some like half-hearted commandeer jungle attempt. And I think that's pretty harsh to say because even though like funkiest junglers have like pretty decent pick rates, like I saw a lot of Renata jungle and I can see how her game could work, but I really couldn't see it being viable unless like I was really feeling like playing Renata and I got like slammed into the jungle or something. And so let's see. Also Teemo. I see a lot. I don't play Teemo jungle, but I've seen plenty of Teemo jungle to know that he's a little viable. So I'm gonna go into the junglers I have, and it teleported me to mid lane. Gonna go into the junglers I have and see which ones I see the least. And I could unlock some junglers. I have plenty of blue essence to spare. I was considering like unlocking and playing Lee Sin or something, but I don't think that would serve us very well. So let's see. Junglers I see the least. I never see Talia. I don't see Talia. I don't see Volibear. I don't see Vi. Um, don't see Nidalee. Don't see Kindred. I don't see Ivern. I don't see Bel'Veth anymore, but I know that she's still a popular pick. Like she's pretty strong for what she does. And so with that in mind, I want to kind of think about who I could play. I didn't exactly brainstorm. I thought a little bit about it, like, who could I force to be viable? It's okay. I kind of plan on like flopping a little, but I mean, I can flop. I feel like I'm playing quick play. I'm allowed to go in and kind of, I don't want to say int a little, but I'm allowed to not play perfectly well, you know? Yeah, so I'm gonna pop on in and queue for jungle. I feel like if I queue for jungle, I'll get jungle. That's just kind of how it works. Jungle, support, ADC. Oh, I accidentally queued for blind. Blind pick is actually, I don't want to say it's a bad game mode. I don't know what it's for. Like, I can imagine, like, oh, I'm playing blind pick. They keep banning my champ, arg. But, like, to be honest, when I played Blind Pick, I was probably like at level 150 just to try it out to see why it was still like, you know, an option. Because I can imagine it being an option for, I don't want to get, don't want to not get, jungle. It's cute for like something in the top lane. But I was thinking, like, you know, I could see why blind pick is a thing for early players. You know, you don't really have enough champions. You can easily get all your champs banned out, you know, have to play something awkward. But, like, I um, went to go play open queue, or blind pick, just to see what it's about at my level, just to see what they had to offer. And I noticed that people were playing, like, horrific 7 million mastery champs that they had with like prestige skins, and I don't think it's a game mode for my last pick. Okay, it's pretty sweet. But yeah, I noticed people playing like demonstrably like high like mastery points and such. I just kind of wonder, like, is that why people are playing blind pick to play that? Like, I guess if you're playing team on top and you have 7 million mastery points, a single check on that and people are gonna want to shut it down. No one wants to see that. Or like, I think I saw Jax when I played blind pick. And I guess like if you wanted to play Ahri with her new like update, or ASOL with this rework, you'd go play blind pick. But me personally, I would rather kick rocks and play blind pick. Who should I ban? I'm thinking Warwick. Warwick, Yi, Maokai. I don't know. I guess people are banning Maokai because he's just so hard to deal with. Oh, you scared me. Bye-bye. Okay. What was I saying again? Who should I pick? I just banned Warwick just as a like a safety ban. I don't feel like seeing that. Fiddlesticks? Is that my enemy jungler? You guys think I could beat a Fiddlesticks? Hey, I know he's got a dangerous early game. I got who's this? Leona? Jax. I'm looking at the stats of my hoping you guys can't see it in the overlay. Looking at the stats of my teammates, and it's pretty rough if we're being honest. At least with what they're trying to tell me here. Let me see. Okay. So, is it my pick? Okay. Oh, someone I almost dodged. We got top main, some Ahri. Jeez. So, I don't know how, like, I don't know what people use mostly for their like summoner insight or whatever. But me personally, I use Mobalytics, and looking at Mobalytics here, and they do it like based on color set or like colors. So they got green for, you know, good accolades. Oh, it's my turn to pick. They got a lot of blocky champs. I don't want to play anyone with any projectiles, really. Who should I play? Unplayed junglers? Nidalee? I think for my first unplayed jungler round, I'm gonna go with Kindred.
Never run
Without the other. Just because I had so much fun playing her the first time. Or not in the first time, but in ARAM. And I actually have played her at least one occasion in a real game. Genuinely difficult. Didn't understand anything about her. Let's see if I have a cute word for Kindred. Is this giving Kindred? Spirit Blossom? It's Wolf. I kind of wish I had a Kindred skin. She's got some nice ones. Like, I know people have this thing where they just like, they don't like human Kindred, or they don't like Kindred when she's like unmasked. But me personally, I eat it up every time. I think they're so cute. But like, regular Kindred's pretty cute too. Yeah, I have locked mastery. Yeah, I assumed as much. Fun fact, when I actually first started playing, and like Kindred and Wolf were a character, I couldn't for the life of me grasp and see Wolf's face. Like, I know now this is his nose and this is his mouth, but it wouldn't register as a face for me. He was just like a blob, and I was trying to figure out like what exactly he was. I can kind of see it right now if I like zone my eyes out a little. He's just like a sheet of like I don't even know, smoke. It's a little hard to see now that I know what his nose looks like and his eyes. Also, I've never really realized they have like You know, opposite masks, opposite ears, everything. Jeez. I don't think I pay much attention to base splash arts, especially because I don't really play or see Kindred ever, like in day-to-day life. I actually have to... Uh-oh.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're having some troubles.
30 seconds until
Technical
minions
difficulties
spawn.
on stream are the worst.
Tell me again, little lamb, which things are mine to take.
Okay.
All things.
We quickly hop
will.
in. Oh boy. Oh no, it's this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Jeez. Okay, I had a little,
Minions
teeny
have
tiny
spawned.
technical difficulty.
All
I'm
things
glad I didn't
linger.
ruin my clear or anything wild. Where's Bran going? I would love a leash from both of you guys, but if not, I guess it's okay. I don't know my champ well enough to be fighting for my life without leashes. What's Bran doing exactly? Is this just like a Bran tech? Like, do they
Wolf
know each other?
chases what does
He's
not
coming in?
willingly go.
Oh. So, when I played ARAM today, thank you for the ability, Brand. I don't think I read as much as I think I do,
A careless step.
and so I like found out that like Kindred's passive, her little like heal passive at least, actually heals you. Please ignore my horrific kiting. Heals you. It like builds up while you move and attack. Like, and I know I'm sure everyone's like, yeah, I knew that.
Hurry, lad.
I've seen Kindred maybe 4 times and played her even less. Oh, canceled my auto and had to have my pet kill for me. What's Ari doing? Also, I'm a locked cam like abuser. What's going on with my auto attack? Okay. My jungling could use some work. I don't know what happened to me, but I was failing to auto attack. My mouse feels really funny in my hand all of a sudden. Can't tell if it's like stream nerves or something random, but I'm canceling these delicious auto attacks that I need for damage.
Won't spoil the chase.
I'm gonna be honest, don't even know how to gank on Kindred. I'm just gonna run into lane and call it a day. Seems like he's doing okay. Wolf is so loud. Hush now. Like, I don't know. She's got such a pretty character. I don't see her much, and I'm sure I'm gonna find out why in about 30 seconds. Just gonna pop. Okay. I wanna help. Jack's on a run.
All will
An
know
enemy
us.
has been slain.
He's running. I wonder. I can kind of creep up over here. I don't know if he actually.
Now, Wolf.
Oh! What was that? I did not know he could do that. He just kind of jumped away using a ward Lee Sin style. That kind of sucks. It was a decent gank. I'm glad I caught him there. But. I saw something saying like you shouldn't always auto attack the biggest one because of the new pet system. But I feel like I don't exactly pay the most attention. Pew, pew, pew. My mark's in the bottom river, of course, which means I probably won't be allowed to have it. That kind of blows. It's a really good early mark, but it's on the opposite side of the river. I don't even know where the other jungler is. I'm sure he has a slow clear too. It just sucks that I feel like whenever you play Kindred, it's always like Russian roulette with these marks. And yeah, my mark happened to. Whoa!
Just for you. True death is to never live.
Please! Yeah, I don't really understand Kindred ganks, and I feel like Ahri's kind of monolith. Let's see what's going on. I'm just kind of running around the map. I didn't even clear my raptors. I didn't set a mark either, because I feel like, I don't know, setting marks for Kindred is so difficult, because they can all see you set it. Like, it's pretty rough.
An ally has been slain.
Whoa, what's going on in the bot lane? Jax, our top laner.
This one is yours.
An ally has
Oh!
been slain.
Worried about the bot lane. I would love to gank, but they got a pretty... Did Leona just not... Oh, okay.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Hey, I did it!
You have slain an enemy.
I totally ran up and snatched her. I've had to flash for it, but I mean... I didn't have a mark though, so... I want to set my mark on probably Jax. Just because I'm bot side. Thank you, Bran. I'm a little scared to like take it or something weird, but okay. Gonna go around this way. I need a new mark. A vision there. I'll come down and clear it. What if I get caught lacking? Like Leona comes flying over to me in this bush. I don't want them to think I'm gonna do drag, because if they do... Oh! What did I say? If they do think I'm doing drag, they're gonna like rally down and kinda... Oh, where am I? Camera? Someone...
Follow the tracks.
Why I want my camera lock? Okay. Ah! Guys, you gotta be careful. Fiddlesticks! I just come down.
I wonder how they see you.
She's a fool.
For some reason, my camera not working.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh! She totally swiped me. I feel like our damage output could have been a little better there.
Double kill.
Like, this didn't have to be that lost of a fight. What's going on here? I haven't paid much attention to how the bot lane has been playing, so...
Those who run from death
Those... Okay.
sit still.
Our top lane are struggling. I'm coming over. No way Jax tower dies with that much mana. I mean... He could. Oh, he just took a tower shot. I really hate camps.
I smell.
No, help! I need him to stop! Somebody stop him! Oh no. Oh, too late. I wasn't pinging him to be toxic, I just pinged him for help, jeez. I don't think I had much of a gank here.
They race from us.
Okay.
Find us sooner.
Okay! I left and she's getting jumped.
Chase to your heart's content.
My ward won't work? Oh, I warded.
Ally has been slain.
This is the worst! I'm chasing him and I have no clue where anything is. Oh my gosh. He's running. Help me, please! Catch him! Caitlyn! Oh, she's, Oh, that blows. Poor Ahri, too. I feel bad for her. I'm sure she's, like, irritated with me. It was a decent gank. He win walled us both, and Caitlyn kinda... Not much attention on the map. No way, they ping me? Ah! There's so much strange stuff happening on this map. Fiddlesticks just got Herald. I was gonna go and grab it. I kinda want them to help me, but I don't think they have the resources to. Not even close, baby. Yeah, I kinda got ran around.
How does hunger feel?
Can I solo an objective? I don't know anymore. Dang, why is she thinking like that? I haven't been farming at all. My farm's gotta be terrible compared to Fiddle's. Well, his isn't much higher to be honest. What's my, am I at 600? What is going on with this guy? Did he ult? Did he solo ult? 'Cause that would be even worse. Bye. I'm glad I got to trade an objective. Harold? Fiddle's running up.
Not here, not yet.
Ah! Yasuo! Aw, jeez. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. Fiddlesticks. I don't know. Something about playing junglers that no one really plays much. Ooh, there's a brawl going down there. And hey, Caitlyn's doing good. She won. Good job, Caitlyn. I'm so proud of her. She kind of was struggling early game. The space is actually taking me out. I have 0 marks.
They laugh.
Oh, the bot lane is low-key toxic. 1 and 3. She's 3 and 2 now. She picked up some slack. My even though my ganks have been kind of okay, Kindred's really heavy on the stacks, and I haven't been farming, and I have 0 stacks. So there's that. I need to kill this. Yay! Got a mark finally. I've been starving the entire game. I don't think I've cleared a Raptors once. Oh, poor Ahri's getting jumped. Leona? Who are they pinging? Leona? Got to level up my thing. I'm gonna come here for Herald, because it's definitely, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that! I'm here! Just gonna have to clear her wave. Ah! I'm trying! I'm trying! Why am I not doing any damage? The wind wall? Didn't even see it blocking my damage like that. I stood and autoed wind wall for God knows how long. Wasn't paying much attention, to be honest. I was just like, why is health not going down? And also in that skin, oh, my Q, too fat. My, how do I say this? My, Q doesn't exactly, she got shut down. That's kind of rough. Oh. Fiddlesticks is here. My kiting skills are almost non-existent, especially as someone who doesn't play ADCs often. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, they're both not as in a detriment as I would like. I honestly need to change my death mark because I haven't been top lane at all. Let's see, we got a minute. Yasuo just went missing. All right, I'll back for item. I'm trying to be like, you know, critical thinking, rar, but I actually don't have a thought going on in my head usually when I play League. And so I'm trying. This is so scary. Care to camp bot. I'm not really. Ah! Yeah, so. Ah! Still died. Hey, but we get the kill.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I think putting it on Fiddle would be worth it.
What sound do they make?
Feathers falling with fresh
Let's see.
snow.
I'll bring this in this. Okay. So we're warding everywhere. I'm not too happy with this. What's my CS looking like? I'm only at 6 under Fiddle, so we're both farming pretty bad.
Those who dread us.
I won't make it in time for this. He takes mid tower.
Your turret has been
I won't
destroyed.
catch up in time. And I don't really feel confident fighting him, to be honest. Does he see me? Ari's not here yet. Yeah, I can't do this. Fiddlesticks is bot lane, which is what I anticipated. I'm a little scared though, because he just pushed that mid wave crazy. Yeah, I know. He pushed the mid wave, and I don't know where Fiddlesticks went. They caught me. I'm here. You're staring at me. We see each other. I need help with Fiddle.
Everywhere lamb went.
Good. That's an easy mark. I figured I would have to fight him at some point. What's my smite damage now? 600? She's in trouble there. Half a double drag. I mean, that was a lot. There was a lot going on there. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. Caitlyn, you can do it. Oh, she missed her. Oop. Top lane traded. The only problem with this trade off, or this like death trade off for me at least, is that this is up now, and Fiddlesticks he has it for free pretty much. I can't stop him or anything. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Okay, well, just go Collector next. I don't exactly know how to build Kindred, so I'm kind of using a guide. I'll buy this ward. What are the chances that I run halfway across the map? I get smite a bit. Bran is, the bot lane is kind of full of some haters, I won't lie. I'm glad Caitlyn caught up, but Bran is like low-key being like toxic, and I don't think we're doing well enough as a team to truly be toxic. Yeah. Hey Fiddlesticks, it's me, your girl. I'm sorry. Dang. We got jumped. Who is this surrendering? It's work of 87. Gnosis?
An ally has been slain.
I can see why we'd say no. I don't know. Kill-wise, they're okay. My marks... Yeesh. Who should I put a mark on now? We're not having team fights, so I can't confidently like put a mark on someone. Like, oh yeah, like Leona's gonna she's gonna dive us first. And so I know that my job as a laner is to be more proactive, and like, not as a laner, but as a jungler, is to gank based off the marks I place and not place my marks based on my ganks. But is she getting tower dove? I genuinely can't help it. I am coming down here, so if there's a fight, I'll be there.
In time.
Now, Wolf. Woo! Hop out. Too bad I didn't get the Leona mark, but just go ahead and toss this little bad boy in the tower.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Someone ping me. Okay. Creating some pressure. I want to go in and check for this mark, but I know Fiddlesticks is going to be... Actually just disappeared right before my very eyes. I didn't do that.
Ally has been slain.
Top lane is struggling. Hex bumped it out of that. Kind of doing my damage from over here. Oh, I'm glad she flashed and got the kill because I flopped. Okay. Gonna roam into his jungle and eat what I can because I'm so bad at farm. I just don't do it. What's Yasuo looking like over here? He's dying. Would love to tower dive him, but
has been destroyed.
not feeling. What are we pinging? Oh no! Oh no! There's nothing for us. Is he like mad? Or is he telling us to run? Because I wasn't planning on fighting the two of them. She's got 8 kills right now. If only they were less fed. I need to, I think I'll give Kindred another try. I shouldn't have pathed this way because now they all know I'm pathing top and I miss cannon. I'm so scared because Fiddlesticks be waiting. Get out of here. Ah!
Favor life's closing act.
Oh my gosh.
Slain.
It just jumped me. And the question ping, I guess I feel like I figure Jax has been being toxic the entire game, and this guy. It's 5-1, 1-5. Yeah. I see why he wanted to FF earlier. I just thought he was like being upset because they're actually on Baron right now. I didn't mean to ping that. I meant to say something like this. But I figure.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, is that Baron buff? I'm in agony. Kind of wish I didn't get that, but it's okay.
The fate died.
The hunt is back on.
I need to figure out an anti-heal item that I can build. I think Chainsaw is like the only viable option
An
right now. And
enemy has been slain.
that's okay. Oh, thanks for the follow. You're so cool. Okay, this is scruffy. This is not the biggest fan. Oh, Fiddlesticks. Oh, Fiddlesticks. The way that he like took my life from me, yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He was like attacking me from a mile away, and I feel like I couldn't move. I'm like a little fed, but I don't think I know what to do with it. Drag is up. I have no ult. I guess my ult earlier was probably not the best, but that's okay. Like, I don't know. I like panic ult. I don't have the health for this, and Yasuo will just 100% diff me if you fight.
An
Oh,
ally
no.
has been slain.
Oop. Well, that's drag. There's nothing I can do about that. Maybe. What the F Nasus? Yeah, poor Nasus. Dang, they did that really fast.
Those who run
At
from
least
death
pink for Jax. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. They,
An ally has been
Yeah.
slain.
well, the FF is, they're in my jungle now. It's okay. 183 stacks at 20 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how many stacks a Nasus should have at 20 minutes. Also the bot lane's hyper fed. Ah! No way he just tried to like body me like that. Brand flash, missed Q, somebody else flashed super duper late. We're just pressing buttons because we have them. It's okay, I'm not doing great either. I don't want to FF. I don't usually FF, especially not on stream. But this is not looking too hot. I'll give it to him, and then I'll just give Kindred another game because she deserves it. GG. A top laner kind of got dipped a little, but I'm really proud of Caitlyn for coming back because she struggled for the first like half of the match or however, but she really picked it up after a bit. I always forget that the boop. The way that this thing kind of faded out, very strange. Get that over for you. I'll streamline it in time, but Ahri is really good. She responded really well to ganks. Caitlyn, she did really good catching up, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. We give it to Ahri. Our top laner was super tilted. I didn't even notice he was struggling so bad because every single time I like walked up in his general direction. Can I check his like account? Is that a thing you can do? Okay, so no. Oh wait, it's right there. It's right there. Every single time I managed to go up there, it looked like Nasus was winning, but I guess not. I didn't even see him die. I saw him die maybe like once or twice, and I wasn't really the best jungler when it came to going up and helping him. But I mean, not a lot of people are, especially with this new meta. The bot lane is just so like, it's so crucial to winning like half your games. I feel so bad. He was struggling up there and I couldn't help him. I'll try and do better next time on making sure I'm actually up there and assisting my top lane. But that was pretty good. I don't think I don't play Kindred very much. You can tell my kiting skills are not up to par at all. But with that being said, I got some kills in, I got some decent ganks in. I don't think I understand Kindred's, like, I don't understand her kit well enough. I know she has a slow, and so the best way to start your gank would be initiate the slow. Not the top laner! He's back! The twerk of 87, he's back, and he was kind of bad. He was not, he was, I don't know if he was bad per se, but he was really tilted. I'll give Kindred her second chance. I think after the Kindred second chance, I'll swap to someone else. Someone maybe, I don't know. Who should I play next? It's an underplayed jungler. Let me check my options. Something, fear me. Ew! Has Warwick's ban line always been so, like, so long? I swear he spoke for, like, a good 3 minutes. Okay, let's see. So, for my next game, I see plenty of Rengar, Sylas. I don't see any Taliyah or Vi, so they're viable options. So is Nidalee and Nocturne, that little, like, squadron of 4. The ASOL ban. Guys, ASOL has been genuinely so fun for me. And, like, I know that his nerf is coming. I know that he is not exempt from being nerfed into the absolute ground. But he's so fun. I've been playing him support because, I don't know, I, like, will slap anybody down into the support as long as they have, like, a slow and some magic damage. But he's not the Yasuo again. Is it a Katarina top? If it is, I don't think this particular Nasus is gonna have a good time. But what was I saying? ASOL support's been so fun. Even when I have really rough early games, the late game, like, for him is just so good. He scales so hard, his damage is so strong, like, he's just, like, you know, basically destroying the enemy team. He's great. Really enjoying him. Oh, guys, I don't know if Shyvana is, like, a counter for Kindred, but I will say Shyvana is one of my least favorite junglers. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's just, like, if people don't care about her enough to, like, consider a nerf or something like that. I feel like every time I play a support and there's a Shyvana jungle, she genuinely late game, regardless of how many kills she's gotten, manages to slap me off the map without a doubt. Like, her, I don't know what her abilities are, to be honest, but her, like, her just fireball alone, half health. If you sit in the fire little thing, like, a little longer, you're done. Is this, like, the same? No, I don't. These guys aren't the same, but this guy. Welcome back, Nasus. Glad to see you joined us again. Hope you have a better chance this time. He genuinely struggled against Jax. And I didn't even notice. Usually, in between the loading screens, it'll, like, switch for me automatically. But after League's most recent update, it's been a little slow with that. Black screening and midstream isn't exactly the best, but let's see. So my Shyvana is silver, so Yasuo and Katarina are Mastery 7 and levels beyond my comprehension. Great. Aurelia is Mastery 4, some 7s. This guy, who's he playing into? Is it Yone with the top diff? He's got teleport, so possibly. Is it Katarina Yuumi bot? What is this? Oh, I hope Jen and Bran are gonna do well. I think, let's see. If I were Bran, what would I do? I would build immediate anti-heal. And that's it. Maybe some tank shred. I feel like Katarina could possibly go tank Cat, especially with Yuumi on our side. So I'm a little concerned for my bot lane, just because I feel like they might have a rough time adapting to Yuumi Cat. In their defense, I make my friends occasionally play Aurelia while I play Soraka, just because not only does it work really well, but it's just fun. Who should I put this on? I feel like Cat is just gonna be way better than I want her to be. Shyvana's not really a good fight for me early game.
30 seconds until minions
I'll probably end
spawn.
up ganking Shyvana Yone. don't want to gank the top laner. I do want to do my best to support him because I did fail him last time. I feel like I didn't support him at all. But with that being said, I feel like he deserves a second chance, and I can probably provide that if I gank for him early enough. All I have to do is gank for him. Granted, Yone's, I feel like Yone's, I don't know if I should say Yone or Yone, but he's a much easier gank target than Jax. I'm worried for his mentals though. Seems like he's already a little tilted. Once again, my Brand support is AFK. Not AFK, last Brand ran all the way over here. It's just like a Brand theme. He wouldn't make it for the leash. He wouldn't even get excuse me. He won't get to give me an ability this time. Sorry, I was being. My attack speed is so slow. I don't know if you guys have ever played Teemo, but when you play Teemo in a game and you do like, you know, pretty decent, Brand. What are we thinking? What was he saying? Yeah. So, oh, it reset. Oh, the circle is this tiny one? Did not know that. Oh no. Hope I didn't ruin my clear. I'm like struggling. I forgot that they like kind of nerfed the camp lines, so you can't like walk away while camping. That sucks so bad. I hope that my ooh, auto attack so slow. Hope that my Scuttle spawns out here. But what I was saying was, when you play Teemo and you do really well, and you got like a kajillion attack speed, and you're all super fed, when you go to the next Teemo game, you will be unable to CS. It is next to impossible. Aurelia v Yasuo. I feel like that's a viable duo. He's probably struggling up there. Oh, he ran up. Chase to your heart's content. Oh, I forgot that I was not supposed to do this. And that red buff was my next goal. Oopsies. It literally gives me little markers on the map, and I don't pay attention. Mid lane is having a brawl. Oh, he's full health though. Okay, where's my Merc gonna spawn? Oh my goodness. This guy seems to always be fighting early. I don't really have red buff, so I don't want to go up into his laner and die. I'm wasting time a little. I'll wait actually just to do my red buff, see where my Merc spawns, because if it spawns here, I'm jumping on it. But if not, does it manually spawn where I'm furthest from? I feel like that's possible. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. If I go this way, I feel like, let me see, let me do this. Oh! So me and Shyvana have met up.
First blood.
Cat got first blood.
An enemy has been slain.
Cat died though, so that's good.
I smell their feet.
What are the chances that she took this Scuttle? Oh, nice. The free mark. I don't know why she passed with me here. We did a little pass, and she kind of just let me down. Shyvana's ganking her.
Who's next?
Ah! Woo! Got me an early gank off, and I save Aurelia some trouble there. I'll use this as an. Oh wait, did I get a mark? Oh right, got my bot lane mark. I kind of want to back. I don't want to leave Yone alone up there. He's been struggling, but it looks like he's doing good. But last time I thought, you know, hey, he's at a health deficit. He's doing good. He wanted to FF, so I'm not really sure how good he's doing. Ooh. No way I get hit save. I'm just gonna use this as an opportunity to back, reset, buy, I won't buy a new quiver. I'll buy these attack speed boots and then buy like a,
I smell prey.
okay, well, I got no increased damage here. I'll put it on Yasuo since he'll probably be the easiest to gank later on. I'm not really gonna go for him though. I want to go for the bot lane, just because they've got such a funky comp, and I probably can't handle Katarina being fed with the Yuumi running around. I know she got gutted a little, but I'm sure Cat Yuumi is still something to behold. I'm just glad that you managed to kill her. Oh, Yasuo just showed up.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, our top laner died. Okay. I got my mark. Did a little like flash Q. Oh.
There's so many ways to die.
I know that I need the mark. Is the mark isn't better than a dragon, especially into Shyvana, but what the? Oh, wait. If they can win that fight without getting moitered. Shyvana. Oh no, this sucks. Our bot lane just died. Okay. Which means I probably couldn't go down there to contest drag anyways. We don't want Shyvana getting drags. I know she's got some sort of drag passive, but I honestly don't play. Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Now.
The next time the Grand Prix sets on me, I'm eating my shorts.
I will chase it until it's dead.
Running.
You have slain an
Not
enemy.
here. Not yet.
Save my Gnosis from death. I'm sure he's a little upset that I took the kill, and I kind of feel bad I took it too. But I saved him from dying to Yone for no reason. And I got another mark. Kindra's kind of giving.
Scream.
And then.
And I got a good gank off on Yasuo if I didn't always get the kill. I was wondering the same thing.
Well,
An
honey.
ally has been slain.
Yeah, this is not really... I need to go bot lane. Give them some reprieve down there. Because they're struggling. Got a lot more marks so far. I feel like I only had like 0 last game. I just put my E, or my whatever ability it is, on the tiny chicken. I don't know what to do. I just kill them all. Just kill them all. Now since bought Bramble Vest, which is a smart choice into him. No! No! She's gonna die and I can't stop it. And they're also probably gonna go snag up Herald. Can I 1v1 Shyvana right now?
We
Yeah.
are not dreams.
Where is she?
We are the waking.
No way, what is this? Oh! Watch that tornado. Oh! No! Ah! The tower shot! Oh, I was so close to killing him too. Where's Shyvana? Is she in my jungle? Because if she is, I'll literally get exploded when I turn a corner. I see that. What if I die to this?
An enemy has been slain.
Ah! Oh, okay. Took a little bit of actual kiting. Good job, Gnosis! I'm so proud of him. Okay, I need help doing this. I need help desperately. This is not something I can do alone. Well, pew, pew, pew.
All sparks kindle in flame.
Kiting for my life here. Pew, 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 pew. I did it! Okay.
Enemy killing spree.
No way, he jumps back in? Aurelia wants assistance.
Tomorrow
Okay.
is a hope. never
I don't
promise.
feel safe doing this. Oh, no!
An ally has
Fine.
been slain.
So many paths, and you chose this.
Chase to your heart's content.
So hard to kill these people.
Shut down.
I feel bad. I feel like if this was normal, I could have probably warded it. Or if I were in a better condition, I could have warded it. Now I have to kind of like, I don't know, make up for it. I'll try my best.
And
Harold
if
should
you
probably
were
go mid
lonely,
anyways.
Wolf was sure to follow.
What is she doing? I want to push in and make pressure for the mid lane or mid wave, and then kind of like drop the Herald and go here. Ooh, what is going on?
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
Okay, I'm scared. This feels like it's gonna be like a brutal brawl, and I don't have the items for it. She's got some armor. And he took my red buff. I feel bad. Okay. Well,
I wonder how they see me.
hopefully, I don't know how the Herald works anymore. I'm hoping it doesn't give me her plate gold. Like, I hope I can give it all to her. Oh, it gave it to me. I feel bad. Hey, I'm getting my stacks. I honestly thought Yoan was gonna like concave into me there. Are we fighting him under tower? That would be a bad idea.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ooh.
All will know us.
We take the turret. We take first tower. What's going on in the bot lane? I haven't ganked. She's 4-1. That's bad. I haven't been bot lane at all. I've been so focused on paying back mid lane, and oh, I flopped, and it's gonna reset. My pet is fighting for me. Oh wait, it's got a pretty big circle, so we should kind of run back a little bit. Pew pew pew. Hey, I kind of ate. Okay. Look at that delicious attack speed. Yumi just got a kill. What's going on?
Enemy rampage.
Oh, the bot lane. I feel so bad. My presence, I need to work on roaming better. I've been kind of camping mid and occasionally visiting top, but I've been getting marks while I was at it. I don't think I can contest frag. Yasuo's on my 2. No, that kind of sucks. I thought this game was going so well too. Who's pinging? Assistance? Really, no. I can't do that for you. I would love to. I can go into my jungle with you because they probably are going to path. Someone's going to path in here, you know?
Fades. That is
I feel like I should be putting marks on the ward that she just ignored. Hello. You can have it. The cancel autos. I wonder if I can go in here and get this mark.
Bits of them stick in my claws.
Oh, it's gone. Do I have a crying emote? I have this. Oh! Dang. Their jump was better than ours. I thought we were making big plays there. Like we were about to have them like have Shyvana shocked. And the second I saw Yuumi, I was like, okay, well, maybe we can beat Shyvana and Yuumi. I was actually wrong. The rest of the gang paid us a visit. Had no clue they would be there. I also had plenty of gold, so I should have just, cut my losses and left after I missed the mark. But I didn't, and so I missed the mark twice. And that's okay, Oh. Howdy. Thanks for coming to say hi. Yeah, the chat earlier was great. I love talking about cows. But also, we spoke about Nikocado Avocado the other day, or whatever his username is. I'm not quite sure. And I just feel like, the way people see him is very unique. Oh, he popped him. Good job. He's gonna die. He lives too. Okay, I'm so proud of Gnosis this game. He's doing better. But yeah, thanks for coming to say hi.
Chases what does not willingly
Wolf chases
go.
what does not willingly go. What's going on bot lane right now? Gonna take this cannon, push in the wave a little.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, why does Yuumi? It's only her second kill, but I feel like she's gotten a few. Been watching her slowly.
Wait.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, my autos?
An
Autos?
enemy is gone.
I don't like what's going on in the bot lane now. There's really nothing I can gank down there.
All your life has led to this moment.
What's funny is I feel like I farmed her camps more than I farmed my own.
Their path is death.
Shut down.
Return to nothing.
Yasuo, it's me, your friend. Holy crap! I'm gonna die! Ah!
You have been slain.
If she can kill him with a Q, the way I move the camera way too far, I was gonna say if she can kill him with a Q, I get my mark even if I die. Yeah, I only have 3 kills since I'm highly overestimating my damage, but Yasuo is just like his damage output's higher than mine, especially because of Wind Wall, so it just cuts out my damage entirely. It's a little sad, but I tried.
How long will we be together?
Forevermore.
Forevermore. Checking my build. It's looking okay. My bot lane presence has been non-existent, so I've got to find the balance.
How one died shows how one lived.
An enemy is
I
legendary.
don't like that she's so bad down there, and that Yuumi keeps getting killed. She's on a killing spree,
An enemy has been slain.
and it's truly too. Ooh. Uh-oh.
An
Okay.
enemy has been slain.
Son from death.
An ally has been slain.
Did
Double
Q
kill.
fail? Okay. Well, glad I wasn't necessary because I flopped. Is a Herald over here?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Sec. Boop. Okay, good. I'm gonna get smacked by the charge. I'm like lagging a little. Trying to catch up on some objectives. I'm not kiting at all. Something's up with my. I don't know if like my frames are like getting dropped a little, but it feels like I'm moving in slow motion.
All things great and
Katarina's
small.
top lane.
Shut down.
She shredded him. I'm sure she can do the same to me. How many kills she's got? She's 10-1, and Yuumi has 3 kills and 10 assists. Oh, Yumi's building AP. Yeah, it is a fat cat. I just looked at her.
An enemy is legendary.
Yeah, she's just retarding my team. And I haven't even fought her yet. Like, I have not seen her.
Enemy double kill.
Holy crap. Whew. Okay.
Has been destroyed.
Well, this is rough. AP Yuumi absolutely dropping me. She can honestly probably kill me on her tower. Like, there's no doubt in my brain. Oh, my ping. I have no doubt that if I jumped on Katarina thinking I had the upper hand, she would send me to my early grave.
The only
And it's-
true death.
I'm not gonna say it's my fault, but I always feel so bad because sometimes I just feel like I don't give a lane like attention for a good like two minutes. 2 minutes. I give it 2 minutes. I start my game, say we're 12 minutes in, I go to bot lane, I'm like, dang, there's no gank here. I leave, double kill immediately.
Smell pride.
I don't even know where on the map to drop this Herald. They've gotten 3 drags. I don't think I've been there to contest a single. Okay, well. Oops! That's not what I meant to ping. We need to push a wave so I can. Okay, they're all there.
Yet they are never prepared.
Push, 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 push. We need to punish the crew they got going on. We're gonna have to go through here. Because we're gonna die if we don't. Get some auto attack here before we run. We actually might kill it before it gets charges.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hindsight's 2020, but we don't know where anyone is, so yeah. That's what I was talking about. That's why we're running. since Cat is like two-shotting people. I hate this ping thing.
Fear makes the
I feel like I
chase
ping
more
the wrong ping when I panic every single time. Oh, well. I accidentally popped the fruit.
An ally has been
I don't
slain.
even know if there's anything I can do.
Shine once more before the end.
No!
Double kill.
Katarina just totally ended me.
An enemy has
He's
been
not alive.
slain.
She sniped him with her ult. That was kind of
Ally
funny.
has been slain.
So I got absolutely trounced in that team fight. I even went to go save the brand. I thought I was gonna get a kill, and Yumi just totally
Your
shut me
turret
down.
has been destroyed.
I'm like stuttering the adrenaline into my brain. That kind of sucks though. I do wish that it didn't go so south. Oh, that kind of blows. I think this game is a little bit in the dumps. The fact that my pet isn't even fully evolved, which is like okay, I guess, since I never really contested any drags, into a Shyvana, which is pretty bad. But also, I don't think I really ever had Prio, especially because I didn't gank well in the beginning.
Enemy
Oh,
rampage.
my jungle is cleared, so I'll probably never actually be able to.
Though many try.
Yeah, another FF. That's so sad. Don't ping them. They played into Cat Yumi, and I didn't gank. I mean, yeah. Hey. Oh my god, the cat is here! And she's building AP! Oh, both cats are here actually. These guys are playing cat and cat. Yeah, look at that health chunk. It was kind of a lot. Jeez, they made it all the way over to me.
Is that fire proof?
This would be our first team fight, and I can assure you that it would not be a good one. I'm literally gonna die. Ah! Yeah. She completely shredded me under tower. I got to auto maybe once in that. Probably should have said yes to the FF earlier. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we weren't quick enough. I'm not saying we got diffed, but
Your turret has been destroyed.
we did get crushed.
Shut down.
It's still fun though. Kindred's so fun. What's his name? Paranormal Cow.
Enemy
I love her
killing
name. I didn't
spree.
even see her. Yeah. Killer Yasuo actually on his way to shut you down. Yeah.
Hunt is back on.
Look at this. 23 minutes, still don't have my full smite. That's embarrassing.
An enemy is unstoppable.
But I also couldn't really farm my farm because we were getting trounced. Not an excuse though. I could have taken Shyvana farm earlier. And I got plenty of stacks. I actually have not even put my stack on anyone in so long because everyone's practically unkillable at this point. Surprised to see that Shyvana even died. Something feels so off with like gameplay today. Like I'm not that good at ADC, but like I also don't at least just miss auto attacks flat out. Maybe I do and I just don't realize. But it's like everything feels a little slow, like a little off. Maybe it's my FPS and my ping kind of giving out. That's Soul. Gotta contest it, but yeah.
Tomorrow is a
They'll probably kill it before I even make it there, and it just came up. Yeah, Yasuo's not even there. Like, him blatantly ignoring the fact that it's there shows me that they're probably like in there and killing it. I failed my smite. It got killed. Got absolutely popped. I was gonna ult, and then Yone's.
Enemy rampage.
I was gonna say. I was gonna ult, and then Yone knocked me out. Not Yone. He didn't do that. I meant he threw me into the air. It's what I meant to say. It was like, oh, here we go, and I figured maybe I'll ult and just smite it, and then I got popped. I don't think we should be saying no to an FF. Katarina does have 14 kills, and regardless of what lane she played in, 14 kills is kind of enough to put us off the map.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Yeah,
Shut down.
I forgot to even.
Shut
Oh,
down.
okay, Nox's getting his kills,
Ally has been
getting his
slain.
payback. Oh, wait, I'm here.
Kill.
Triple kill, get him! Yeah, look at him go. I'm so proud of him. After his last game, he needs a mood booster.
They go.
A quadra kill to set the vibe. I do wish we would have FF though. Vote for a good time. What does that mean? Does that mean like... What is this cove of wards? You know, as a support, I like pride my like ward scores. As a jungler, I do not like clear wards at all. I always buy sweeper. Always forget.
More lie ahead, Dearborn.
If we could scale this out and win, that would be good. Crazy, but not impossible. I don't see it being impossible. I haven't seen our ADC in a long time. I feel like. Gotta get some gold here.
Has been slain.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
I don't feel safe with Katarina walking around. I just feel like she'll insta-kill me. And they got drag, 4 drags, soul. Which kind of sucks. Especially into Shyvana, she's so strong. But, I mean, oops, I failed. I don't think I ever really had a chance to... What's going on above me right now? I'm just sitting here carrying wolves. Like, I have to kill this and go. Because it's not safe. Yasuo killed Brand. Didn't even see them fighting. Holy Yumi. She just does so much damage. Is he scaling? Whoa! What? What's up with that Ravenous Hydra? You know what? I'm not paying any attention to the game right now. I press tab one time. I see Aurelia has Cull. He has Ravenous Hydra. Shyvana shouldn't be that hard to kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I was just backing for the or getting the kill basically because we are honestly struggling pretty bad in the gameplay department. Maybe building Borg third item isn't the best idea, but Sag face and I emote with this thing. It makes a little funny sound too.
They laugh.
Dang, I thought my CS score was bad, but I mean it's not like Shyvana's much higher. I said ha. Okay. Hop on over here. Oh. Some of the walls, I swear I popped through them before. And I try again, I just
Your
get...
team has destroyed
This is
a
bad.
turret.
This is bad. This is bad. It's a team fight, and they are way better team fight comp than us. And I'm not there yet. No, no, my team. Everyone's popping.
An ally has been slain.
Favor life's closing act.
Yeah. I don't think it was necessarily right to ping me there. I was within my, well within my right, at least to farm a little. I mean, I was catching up, but I do think that the initiation of a team fight was pretty rough. And it didn't help that my pathing, when I noticed that the team fight was happening, was really slow. I kind of pathed and it took me like a year to get there. I do feel teensy bit bad. I feel like I could have helped the bot lane a little more, but I also can't, you know, I can't babysit a lane forever. Defeat. We tried our best though. Sup gap. Yeah, the bot lane kind of trounced us, but it's okay. Oh. What is going on with this? The loading screen is actually taking me to heaven right now. Looking at the way it's like glitched out. Okay, there we go. It loaded in. Let's see. I'll give it to Aurelia. She played really well. I did her a little dirty on occasion. Oh, I just gave it to Aurelia. I should have given it to Gnosis. I feel so bad. He did so good this time. What's this? Take both Rift Heralds in a game. Oh, cool. I did actually do that. I soloed them both. All right, let me go look into the the archives for our next jungler. I want to play junglers I just don't see. And I feel like Ivern is a very viable candidate. But I also feel like people just don't know how Ivern works. Let's give Ivern his chance. I want to see Ivern in the spotlight. I do wonder, you know, while I'm doing this, I do wonder if I don't know. I wonder if people will be tilted when I pick Ivern, because I know that people have like, there's certain junglers that people see and they're just like, you know, this is it. Like, I'm sick of this already. But at the same time, I feel like every single champ is viable if you let them be viable, or if you like, if someone plays them enough to make them viable, then they'll be viable. Shyvana is a bear. No, she's my ban recommendation. I wonder why. Who do you play into Ryvern? Rengar? Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna pick Rengar, but I don't want to see it, so gonna go ahead and, you know, get. Oh, I don't want to hover him. No, 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 no. Okay, hover that and get rid of Rengar. I'm getting ready to see the like Ivern jungle comments and rar. I hate you.
Hunter never rests.
A true hunter never rests. Oh. Well. Okay. I wonder why we dodged. Was there something I wasn't seeing? What if someone like hovered Rengar and I didn't see it? That honestly sounds like something I would do. Back in queue, back in... I have an Ivern skin, right? It just seems like something I would have, like something I unlocked in my shop. Let's see it. Yeah, okay, I have an Ivern skin. I know I've played him at some point, but it was way back when I was like playing like specifically jungle and almost only jungle. And I finally like I don't know if I'd say recently. It's been like on the grind now for like a month. Like I've been playing mostly support. I just enjoy it, and I like the champs that are in support, and like a lot of them I feel like I could take mid, but I just don't want to. Like Seraphine? Playing Seraphine mid is something that I've done before. It's not impossible. With that being said, oh, wow. First pick Ivern jungle. I don't want to switch because it's not really my vibe. I'll see if she said, or they say yes. I'll see if they say yes. If they say no, that shouldn't, so be it. But if I get counterpicked playing Ivern, what can you do? That's okay. I don't care. Spam Rengar, and I'll first pick Ivern because that's just what we've been dealt. Liver. I don't know if there are any Ivern counters that are like really I keep forgetting the E. So I'm typing with one hand on my phone. Okay. Kindred? How is this happening? What's going on? A Soul got banned, Udyr, Akali action. Okay, I'm glad we banned Warwick. I don't feel like dealing with that. Well, I was wrong. I'm not first pick, but I'm, you know, pretty darn close. Looking at second picking. What are the chances that the first person on the enemy team is jungle? 1 in 5? Probably 1 in 5. That would make sense. It's looking like Maokai jungle. But I'm just gonna have to pick Ivern into it. Oh, the curse. It's not... I feel like the curse of, I feel like playing... Oh, Hecarim. No! He's gonna steal my camps. Well, that's okay. I feel like playing Ivern first pick isn't nearly as bad as spinning the wheel and getting, like, a champ that I see all the time but I just can't play. Like, if I personally got forced to play Hecarim, it would just be lights out. I can't do it. I can't do it. He's so simple. And I see people, I'm glad we have a Kate Morgana, but I see people play, like, say, like, you know, Ivern's no skill, or Hecarim's no skill, you know, yada, yada, yada. He's just point and click, no skill shots, you know. But when at least when I played Ivern and did this clear, it just felt so clunky to me. I'm worried that it's going to be Teemo support. Yeah. Oh, Maokai support, Teemo top, Hecarim jungle, LeBlanc mid gen. Okay. Team comp makes sense. I haven't done Ivern in I haven't played Ivern in so long. I used to know his like super fast clear, like I learned it once. Or maybe I didn't learn it. I looked at it once and just decided from that point on that I knew it. Think. I'm a little excited to play Ivern. I feel like he doesn't get to shine. And this time we have Yasuo on our team. It's like 3 games in a row that Yasuo has like showed up for us. He's just a big fan, guys. popped up. That LeBlanc skin's so nice. Oh my goodness. What? Wait a minute. Wait. What is this mastery indifference? And this LeBlanc, like her level, oh man. Got a 1 million mastery point LeBlanc. She's like, what is this, plat in the challenges? Or is that diamond in the challenges? She's gonna be pretty rough to deal with. I don't even know if I can confidently gank, and he's got mastery points too. Jeez, there's like a mastery level diff, especially for me here. I mean, I'm evil even with my jungler, but this is insane. I don't want to see this. You guys want to know something I really want to do? I always see people, complain League can't do like simple maps, yada yada yada, so people mod them. And I want a modded map like so bad, but I don't think I can do it. Like, I don't want to be the one to get my account banned, all my funds removed from my hands.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I don't remember Ivern's Clear. I know you set up one of them and then you kind of go around. It's super weird. Yeah, see? Set up red. I see. I'm not a fan of this behavior. Do I smite the first camp? Oh my. Okay. Well, this is rough. I'm proud of her for not being trigger happy and how do you say this? Proud of her for not being trigger happy and flashing, because even I have a problem where when I'm playing I'll flash. I'm sad. I should have asked him to ward, but I forgot. I don't think I'm gonna have a very easy game. I feel like LeBlanc's gonna be harassing me, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to play Ivern. I know how he works. I've seen enough of him. I just don't know if I've got it in me. I also don't remember his clear, at all. Let's see. Do I smite my first camp, or do I just run this way? I feel like I do that. I run over here, and oh, I think I was supposed to smite it. I ruined my clear. I ruined my clear.
What the ducks are plotting today.
Okay. I swore it was red raptors that, and then I come over here after and do this, but I don't remember at all. I'm just brain completely fried. Ivern mechanics in the trash. Oh, this is not helping me. I can't do anything about it. I can't stop him from taking it. Oop.
An enemy has been slain.
You can't tell me that's not a little bit funny. I'm very glad that Yasuo was there to assist me, because I was gonna flash. I didn't want to flash on my own. Ooh, I'm so bad at this. I know the clear makes more sense. It's kind of I swore it was red buff, this, and then you go do blue buff and you smite it, and then you do the other ones. But I kind of got distracted by the new UI for the jungle, and I tried to follow it, and it screamed over. Which one's the real one? This is the fake one, right? The real one is over there. I don't think I can kill her. I'm only level 2. Ah, this is so sad. Ivern mechanics. Not the move. Can I use my Q to go over to the walls? Over the... Like this? Yeah, I think I can. I just flopped. Okay. I'm actually gonna do this. Okay. Get my bushes. I want to help him, but I just don't know how. Okay. Gangplank back. Is he back?
Life is such a strange miracle.
Okay, he's not backing. Teemo's missing, by the way. Woo! Oh. Teemo! You gotta see me, little guy. Okay. Just run. Just run. You don't want this. We don't want to play this game with them. Let's see if I can get a Herald. My clear has been so ugly. It's all over the map. I don't know what I'm doing. People are dying. Teemo, don't come down here. Okay. Grab that up. Just kind of roaming around. Like I like his little like jolly walk. His jolly walk. Look at his like legs. Okay. Well, I can go around, grab the rest of this. I feel like they made his clear a lot healthier too. Like I'm not losing any health from this.
And sometimes a river. This one time.
Not into respawning in 28. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really the one for that. Like, I can contest it at level 6, and Ivern can actually, I think, solo a little. But I've got 0 ganks in me right now, and Hecarim's probably, yeah, okay. The PETA, where's the horse?
Animals have more to offer than warm pelts and
Okay.
meat.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, I don't think I'll make it in time to help. Yasuo! Yeah, Mountain Drake is alive, but can I really do anything about it? I mean, what's the bot lane looking like? 1, 1, and 2. He has 3 assists. They have vision here. I have him back chat. Push mid, then run to Drake. Yeah, but he can't push mid safely. Morgana? She's right. No, she's right. Nothing good. I missed my Q. The gank is like non-existent. I don't want him to die while I'm leaving. I feel really bad.
The more it seems to make sense.
One thing, I don't have any like. What do I do about this? This is so strange. I can't gank right now.
An enemy has been
Oh,
slain.
good job, Yasuo. Okay, good. He did a good job. Nice one, buddy. Do I have an emote for you?
An enemy has
Yeah,
been slain.
okay. I kind of. Who's the jungler again? Hecarim. Oh no, back up. I don't want you taking any damage from me. There we go. Let me think it. It's still attacking him. I need him to back off. I don't want it to kill him. I'm like getting closer and closer, but I want to stay in the bushes. Slowly but surely killing it. I'm failing this one. Ah! I don't exactly. I was like dead silent because I was fighting for my life there.
Only men seek redemption.
I don't exactly know what I was trying to do or what I could have done. I did my best to kite her out. I'll start building this, and I'll build boots, and don't have stuff for control word. My Ivern mechanics don't exist. I don't really know how to play the guy anymore. He's really just a support jungler, or that's maybe that's a controversial thing to say, but in my eyes and my heart, he's a support jungler. Which is why I don't play him. Hecarim is here. So I might be having my camp stolen live. Yeah. I hate this. It hit the raptor? Yasuo, no.
Slain.
He canceled so many auto
An
attacks
ally has been slain.
that he died. Oh, okay. I just like, I don't know where to go. Teemo did go missing. He's right here. They're jumping me. They're not jumping me. But guys, this sucks so bad.
Nothing beats the smell.
I want to
of
like
vegetation.
figure out what to do here. I didn't even. The way they're waiting for me. I don't have a ward for this. I want to like. Oh, they know I'm here too.
Now where did
I think I let him take my camp though. I didn't actually.
once in a blue leaf?
Oh, we got it. I got a kill somehow. I was kind of auto-attacked it a little. I didn't really mean to steal a kill. Like I was gonna let them have it, but yeah, this is so awkward. I don't remember how to play Ivern. I've lost my skills. I also don't have Daisy still. Oh, I got you, Gang. I won't let it attack you. I feel like we're doing this really slow. Like anybody could just waltz up here and kill us. Ah! Okay, well.
Break up the fight.
Oh, LeBlanc. She can totally just like two-shot me.
Today has ensured for all of us. Watch out! Daisy Stampede! Daisy doesn't
Hey!
have her own strength.
I'm playing. What's she talking about? Like for real, what is she talking about?
Every river reaches the ocean in its
Was I tricked? Did I think the real LeBlanc died and she's standing in my face? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna herald her lane because she can't stop me. Unless Hecarim gives me like a visit. What is Morgana talking about? I feel like I've been a little less chatty than usual. Where's Daisy? Did she just die? No, I want Daisy back. Who did that? I don't really exactly have. I still kind of don't. Is this the real one down here? No. I still don't exactly know what Morgana is talking about. What is she saying here? Playing before mid, top, and jungle. What does she mean? She wants assistance? Okay. Well, I mean...
sprint like a snail.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm literally gonna die. I'm gonna be honest. While that was unfortunate, it wasn't really my fault. I was kind of told to go in. I knew I didn't have like the items for that. Like I knew that wasn't really... I'm gonna build a Moonstone. I knew that wasn't really gonna work for me, but I didn't want to be like, you know, attacked. That's so embarrassing. I wish we didn't die there. I wanted to kind of clear my camps before I left, and then hopefully go for drag, but it didn't work out that way. And we're gonna try it again. Let me in,
Your
please.
team has destroyed a turret.
My like ward isn't, or my smite isn't upgraded. The way I'm like stuttering. Perma push this. Let's go get turret and then go mid ASAP. Okay. Well, I see Maokai. Would Hecarim solo by himself? Probably. So I'm gonna check. Yeah, he would. Hey, I got a kill! Get him, Daisy! Ah! Ah! Please! I can't move! Let me move! Let me move! I was CC'd for 5 seconds in the entire fight, and I don't think that includes anything that... I'm gonna die.
An ally has
That
been
was on
slain.
her. What? That
An
was a little
enemy
strange,
has been
Morgana. I saw
slain.
that cue. I'm not blind. Saw it with both my eyes. I have Futures Market. I've not used it once. I could have bought a control ward earlier. Speaking of control ward, I haven't placed one, and I feel like my buffs have not been available. Like, what? My farm? Trash. But my objective... What is she doing down here?
Immaculate.
She won't kill him. He's heal. I know she's sad. Oh, hello. Hey, we're doing really good this match. I think Morgana should stay. Yeah, get that buff. It not going to her. Oh, you know what? Another thing about the clear. I could have been using that little Q mechanic a lot earlier. I completely forgot until just now. What's my vision 0? Why is my vision higher than the support with the support warding items? What's going on down there? I just left. And I look back and people are dying.
When's the last time you had your beaks sharpened?
Their beaks what? Chucked?
Destroyed a turret.
Okay, well my gigs have been non-existent, but the team fights that we've been having have been really nice. That's a red buff for anyone who wants it, preferably Yasuo. Yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't want to like, I don't know. I didn't want to give Yasuo it like by default, but I did want him to have it. I'm zooming over the maps. Give me that ground. Snatch.
Always replace
Oh
whatever.
yeah, who am I missing? Teemo? Eee. Okay, so this is probably... Oh, weird thing to talk about. But I've been seeing a lot of TikToks that are like talking about how, okay. I'm okay. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks talking about like the people who sing in like Discord calls, and low-key I'm hurt because it's me. Although my reasoning isn't usually what they say in the videos. I can't, what is she doing? My reasoning isn't exactly what the videos are saying. They're like, you know, oh, I'm so sorry, Yasuo did not see their king. We did good. I can't help him with that because I can't damage it. Okay, I'm going top lane. Hey, and my stuff is done. I'm figuring it out. Maybe I could have been a little quicker, but... Why did she start it? Oh my gosh. Daisy! Daisy, you need to tank the damage for us. Please. Please, Daisy. Swing on him, Daisy! Oh. Okay. That's a kill. Daisy, I need you to come back and help us. We can't do this alone. Focusing down Daisy won't really stop us. Who is that? LeBlanc? You gotta be careful. LeBlanc's here. Daisy died all the way over there. Didn't see her go. Hey, we're doing it. We're good. We're all over the map. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really kill the guy, so. I don't feel comfortable fighting into this LeBlanc. She's not that bad. She's 3-4-1, which is fine, I guess. I don't really care. Oh, what's going on over here?
I wonder what the dogs are plotting today.
Oh, she's got peel. We gotta watch out. They warded here. Oh, I see Drax coming up. Easy early pick if we can get a root. I do get my ult in time for this fight, which is nice. I like having Daisy around. I do worry for our health and safety here. I have Herald. I wish I could throw it somewhere to make pressure. Actually, I don't hit my root. Where'd she go? Yeah, I know about everyone being a root. Oh, I can't do that. I was just gonna drop Herald down, but I don't appear to have the timer works for that. We should just do it. My smite does 600, so we're just gonna have to do it. I'll actually save Daisy until we get to that point where she might be worth something. I want to save it. Oh, geez, we did that fast. I want to save it for like a team fight or something. Yeah, we can go mid. I want to drop this Herald, smash some towers or whatever. I don't know. I wish we would push the wave before having you roam somewhere. What's going on here? Is it got like Hull Breaker or something? He's like pinging. Oh. She missed. I'm really quick. What is that? Wow. Daisy! She doesn't take shots for me! Come back, Daisy, come back, they're jumping her! For real thought. Oh! Jin popped me. Can we get an Ivern buff, please? Can they just make it so that Daisy stays up after he dies? I just feel like he deserves it as a champ. He's not picked that often. No one's playing Ivern because he's got such a funky kit. But maybe if Daisy didn't immediately disintegrate upon his death, that people would, you know, I think people would play more. I don't want to waste Herald. Let's see. I want to check my team's builds. It's got Divine Center, but other than that, I don't really see much healing on their team. I could go Staff of Flowing Water for Morgana. Which one's better? Ardent Censer now? I swear it was always Staff of Flowing Water was better. But now it's like Ardent Censor's the way to go. Let's see. I'll just go this. Wait, let me check. No, I won't actually. Go backwards and buy this. Oh, it's the same build. I'm embarrassed. This is so embarrassing.
Has been slain.
Oh, good job, team. I'm so proud of everyone today. Everyone's low-key eating.
Legendary. Double kill.
Double kill. People are doing so good today.
Shut down.
Oop, oop, oop. She's killing people.
Friends will gallop to your side.
I'm sprinting to drop this like under tower mid. Especially since LeBlanc is like doing whatever. Just gonna boop. Blue. I tried to put a shield on the Herald. It does not work that way. Oh. They're gonna kill me. Maokai's got a lot more CC than I thought, and it doesn't help that Jin's kind of just absolutely blowing my spine out. But we're doing good. Look at everyone. Caitlyn's pushing. Ooh. Ooh. Nice out play. Good job. I was gonna say like, oh no, Morgana's getting jumped on, and I just have to die. She's about to get jumped. Maokai ulted above her head. Kate is a bit clueless. Oh. The fact that she said that in all chat.
Now that the dying part's over.
She said Kate's a bit clueless, and I'm like, well, yeah. What? I don't know why, like, in my mind, she said it, like, in my chat or something so that, like, Kate wouldn't see it, but she said it out for everyone. This Morgana's right, though, you know. I'm not saying that Caitlyn's clueless, but Morgana has got really good map awareness. Like, I'm seeing it. She's making plays. Where did he die? Did he die in this crowd? Yeah, what? My farm score? Kind of dookie. Somehow LeBlanc only has 70, and so I don't feel too bad, but... Gimme! There are some junglers that I would like to see less. Maokai, I don't know how many people have been falling victim to Maokai jungle. I've been seeing it get banned a lot, but I'm not like a fan. His ult just takes up so much space, and I find it. She wants her 1v1 back.
I find that the
I don't want to.
life
Holy crap!
Enemy has been slain.
What? She does so. Is Gangplank dying? He probably is. He's running. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna. Teemo.
nature strikes unseen.
Let's check for some more. It's a Maokai ult. Who is that? We can turn this around. I tried to give him the shield, but it didn't work. It wasn't there in time. Daisy! Oh, I popped. Oh, I thought I was gonna try and like flash behind him for a really quick like save there, but I got like absolutely cracked in the scalp. Why go for me, heck? Because you're just better. Bye. Oh, I wish I would have lived. I was so close to flashing it, and I just kind of didn't make it. You worth gold, baby. Hey, I thought they like super buffed the damage that Smite was doing, but it looks like they did not. I could have swore it was doing like 11,000 damage at full level. Now it looks like it does 600 across the board. Was that something like in the patch notes that I missed? You know, I say that I missed like I've ever read the patch notes. I don't think I've ever really seen them. They like put little quips in them too. Keep trying, buddy. Yeah, he's actually about to focus her out of the next fight so hard that she's gonna uninstall.
Grant me your spirit.
I haven't been up in my red side in like years. Have not shared red buff in decades.
One place
What is this plant doing like right here? I know y'all see me running around collecting camps. Hecarim's there. I mean, Maokai? I'm actually super fast like the.
I've got 2 thumbs and a shield.
Gonna run through this vision. I'm very glad he turned around because I don't think I can get. Oh, what is this? Ew. I don't think I can actually beat him in a 1v1. And so for him to have like, oh, I'm so fast. Every time that like the Gust Walker and Boots proc, I'm like zooming across the map. I wish I could have warded. How do I do the little, I want ward here thing? That? Oh no. Oh, Teemo missing. Hecarim's down here though, so I don't have to worry about taking me. This is like a team fight waiting to happen. I'm running.
An enemy has
What
been
just happened?
slain.
Somebody popped. I'm sitting in their face and I don't know how I got here.
Double kill.
Yasuo just clowns. Clowns?
Triple kill.
Yo, Yasuo is just different. I didn't really get to see the fight, but good on him for the triple kill. GG are they FFing. I've been seeing a lot of FFing. My wave clear, non-existent. Fighting for my life to clear these waves. And I didn't even have to do it. I could have just walked up into this. Oh, no, I couldn't have. I don't do any damage. Oh, I do a little more damage with that. Can we talk about how slow? I guess it's because I build support. Does Ivern have any damage builds? I wonder. How about we mind our business?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
He's not minding his business. He wants me dead. What's this little red thing? Oh wait, can I go up and take the red buff? Yeah, I forgot I could do that.
Right where I want you.
Get him! Get him! Oh, I think we all did, but it doesn't look like it mattered. Yasuo is just super fed now. He's 17 and 5. Why do I pay no attention? Yeah, they surrendered. Get it, Daisy. Oh, she doesn't. Bot gap? I feel like I did pretty good in a jungle gap, I'll tell you that. I don't know. I mean, as Ivern, I did pretty good. I wouldn't say I gapped him or anything, but I wouldn't say he did good either. He kind of got, you know, clapped a bit too. Okay, well, Ivern was fun. Should I give him another go? I wanted to give it to Yasuo for being fed, but Morgana for her map sense. Let me give it to more than one teammate, please. I'll give it to Yasuo. He genuinely carried. Morgana was really good in her map awareness, though. I wanna like commend her. I got a C+. Let's see that damage, guys. Oh yeah, baby. 8,054. I feel like I did more healing than I did damage. The battle pass is done. I haven't really chosen what or like decided to choose what I want, but I've just been slowly collecting these coins. Oh, more coins. Yeah, I got a lot of them. I usually just go for the Mythic Essence just because it's so like, I don't know. I like getting the free icon and I like getting prestige skins. With that being said, these two prestige skins are absolutely amazing, at least in game. Like I've seen them in game and they just look so good. I just don't play either of them. Okay. Who can I go for now that would be like a viable choice? I don't know. I could give Ivern his run back again. I feel like I should get another different jungler in, but okay, let's see. Something in me is telling me to try Nidalee or Vi. But I see plenty of Vi, or at least I used to. I feel like maybe I haven't seen her as of late. I'm complaining and like I'm just trying to pick champs that people don't see in general, but like that's also including me. I do feel like I don't see Vi. And I don't see Warwick anymore, but I can't tell if just like that's just because I'm perma-banning him or anti-heal's getting like buffs in this like recent patch, so maybe he's struggling, but first pick jungle again. I get first pick a lot. Like I get it almost every time when I play support, and if I don't get it, I trade into it. You know, I haven't seen in a while, this little green thumb. No one plays the Mumu anymore. I feel like it can't be that hard. I'm just gonna go ahead and ban Warwick. I don't want to see it. You know who I don't see ever? I don't see Nocturne ever. Nocturne, Nidalee, 0% play rate for me. Never see them. Vi, I've seen her a bit recently, but I don't usually see her. Don't see Viego or Volley either. I'll give Nocturne a go. Don't see much Nocturne. Don't see him ever, to be honest. I'm just terrified of him. Like, when I first started playing, I feel like he was really popular. And he was just, like, flying halfway across the... by, because the way they got to see my Nocturne pick, and I didn't even, like, I swapped. That's so embarrassing. I hope they don't counterpick me anyways. I totally just gave my pick to the entire universe. So sad. Nami support. Okay. Another Hecarim? Is it the same one, you think? You guys think it's the same one? I feel like it could be. I did get Gnosis 2 games in a row. Tryndamere. Not the biggest fan. I can't execute a Tryndamere. Who else is there to look out for? Mordekaiser. It just keeps getting worse. I think it's going to be Mordekaiser top. Tryndamere ADC or mid? Fiora top, Mordekaiser mid. I don't like this. There's not many people for me to execute. I would play Lilia. She's not a common jungler anymore, but I also have played her a lot, so I don't want to play people that I've played a lot myself. And Nocturne would be so bad into this team comp. Nocturne. I don't want to. I feel bad going Nocturne because I know he's just not good into this team comp. Like, the only people who are really viable for me to even attack is Kai'Sa and Nami. Maybe Hecarim in a team fight. Fiora and Mordekaiser, no. My fear on Fiora would be really good if she doesn't know how to parry. Isn't Jax, like, Fiora's biggest counter? Or am I, like, making that up? I played Fiora for a bit. I swear Jax was just, like, one of her biggest counters, but... I could be wrong. Hoping he does good. Hoping he's 7 kajillion mastery points and Fiora doesn't know how to play into him, because I don't think it will be good for us if she's fed. Like, you know, it won't be good if anyone's fed. But Fiora in particular will trounce us. She's silver. They got no mastery here. Is this a jungler here? Yeah. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of this, like, jungle matchup. Mid lane. Oh! He got heal. Space Groove Nami. What's funny is, so I, like, do for the events, I almost always go in and I grab the Mythic Essence. And so I have a lot of prestige skins and don't have the base skins. I don't exactly know which ones that apply for. I know that, like, when I first started playing and I got prestige skins, like I got Lulu and Timos, I thought I had to buy the skin first, so I bought the skin and then the mythic skin. But now I have, like, Ahri and maybe Nami too, Space Groove, without having the base skin. And when I got to Seraphine Prestige, like, Ocean Song skin, I actually didn't have the Ocean Tongue skin either. It was purchased for me by an old friend of mine. Okay, here we go. I know there's that, like, that one tech where you, like, run out into here and you, like, ward, or you go up here and you ward. I have never done that, and I know it's probably crucial, like, you know, a really good jungler habit to do. I'm actually receiving a phone call right now and I can't answer it. One moment, folks. Very simple. Very simply done. My only problem here is, okay, let's see. Let's check their team. If Azir's playing into Mordekaiser, I feel like he could win. My biggest issue with Mordekaiser is that every time I play into him, almost every time, I think that I'm like, I got it. Like, you know, haha, pulled one up on Mordekaiser. His shield is the most egregious thing I've ever played into. What is his name? Is he like not practicing? What you? Oh. When I play support, I despise when the jungler lets the buff hit me. But, like, to be honest, Maokai kind of, I don't know. Thank you for the leech, though. I wish I had a thank you emote. I have emotes for people doing good and stuff like that, but I don't have any, like, dedicated, emotes. Do you guys think that Maokai's pinging that so she doesn't, like, harass him? Because I've seen a lot of junglers or ADCs who didn't know like, oh, I did it. That was kind of cool. I had a lot of junglers who or ADCs who didn't know that like you have to take CS if you play a certain like support item, and I've seen people getting into genuine arguments, and I think it's kind of foolish because it's a simple item. You know, if you just kind of hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you what it does. People just never seem to know. Oh, I missed. Little embarrassing, little embarrassing. I turned off the overlay, like I don't have the mobile alerts overlay on anymore because someone wants somebody to turn it off in stream, and I was so embarrassed because I couldn't figure out how. But it still gives me like the ability icons, and I like ignore them half the time because I don't particularly need them. I'm probably gonna gank mid first. Mordekaiser isn't really the hardest gank because he's not so mobile. Yeah, okay, top lane's going. What was that? How I thought it would. Ooh, first foot in the bot lane. He's running. Trying to like keep an eye on every single like lane. I know there's that thing where you like press F1 or something.
Has been slain.
Oh no. I know, yeah, there's that thing where you like do this. Oh, that's so really convenient. But oh my gosh! Ah! Whoa, he jumped back the other way. No, I would have. I feel like I could have maybe possibly came up and helped him.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, he ganked, so. Scoop that up real fast. No, he's gonna run away! I wish I'd seen him earlier. I'm so sad. I just like walk up and press Q just to annoy him. Oh, he's gone, he's gone. I'm so sad. I totally could have been like a nuisance.
Shut down.
Nice on Samira for the shutdown. She tried to get Nami, she almost did. I think he can get double scuttle here. You guys think Hecarim cleared his bot side and that's why he was top side? He ganked really early, so I'm not so sure. I'm not good at farming as a jungler, and so I'm really not good at stealing farm. Like, it's just not something I can do. His wolf should be. Oh! Ah! Okay. Hey, I won! The Hex Flash. Thank you guys. I wish I had an emote for that. I think this is the closest thing to a thank you emote I got. I need to back. Hecarim, he's back already? I swear he's been dead for 2 seconds. I always forget how low the like revive timer is for this level because I need to back, preferably after acquiring some camps or something. But kind of just like, I don't have time, I feel like. Just gotta back. Call it quits and get me out of here. I'll back now and then I'll go down. I was really thinking that I was gonna pull a fast one on him. Like I was gonna run into his jungle and what do I build? I feel like Dustplate is just like the classic option. Grabbing these boots. I don't have enough for control right out by super. Is he losing these trades? I don't exactly know how his ear works, so I can't like be like, is he serious? But I do feel like he should win trades into Mordekaiser if he just outranges him and dodges his E and Q. He should be fine, right? Or am I like crazy for thinking that and he's struggling because... Hey! Oh no. Oh no.
Has been slain.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Mordekaiser just went missing. Bot lane's gone. My biggest problem right now is that if Mordekaiser opted to pass through my jungle, he's going to eat my soul. Yeah, this is so strange. Drag is gone. There's nothing for me here. I'm not really gonna try and contest it or steal it. But I will oh, we're there. Yeah, that's drag. You guys think they'll come in here and jump me? I'm low-key scared. I'm waiting for my like red buff to come up. Yeah, look at that. They did path up for oh, even Hecarim made it up there. They all went? Jeez. Really want that delicious assist. Oh, actually, what are we pinging here? he pinging me? Whatever for? Did you want me to 1v4 in the drag pit and I forgot to? That could be what. Ooh. Dang, yeah, traded him crazy. They have to see me, so. She's really quick. She's taunting. Strange. I'll be back for you, Kaisa. Don't worry about it. Like, I got a bone to pick with her now. She's like taunting me. Is that Mordekaiser's ult that's up? Oh, I wish I had my ult. I would use it to jump on him right this second. He can't know I'm here, does he? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, Hecarim's posturing for a gank on the opposite side. It would be so fun if I could clash there, but I know that we're gonna get diffed. Especially if Mordekaiser ults one of us, like the other one's gonna get used to Hecarim. Oh my gosh. She's getting stepped on. I tried to save him. I pinged for it. I knew it would happen. I'm so sorry. Oh! No, I'm so sorry.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I knew he would ult him, and I was hoping that I would ping it in time, like, yo, don't go there, he's gonna grab you, just so that I could kill him. And he got clapped, like, he did it. I think Hecarim actually invaded my topside jungle, which is why he yeah. Does he? I figured that Azira's in my jungle, and that's why he, like, yeah, let me walk. Oh, well, I would love to help you guys, but I'm kind of. Guys, no. Oh no. Yeah, I would have helped him, but there's nothing I could do. I need to get my 6 because I'm probably still behind. Yeah, Hecarim's 8 and I'm 6, or I'm 5. That's my farm. My farm is so bad. They got objectives on me too. Hey, this is a rough jungle game. Sweeper in because I don't know where Hecarim is. I thought Scuttle.
Are you getting tired yet?
Where's Hecarim? I'm just support if you couldn't tell. I didn't know, but you probably shouldn't tell people that. I don't know what I said once. I said something like, "Can I try a new champ?" And somebody got really upset with me. Like, really like ready to leave the game. Kind of catch up on some XP here since I missed so much. Oh, is Hecarim just like?
I scare you,
Yo, I have no business being here because she's bad.
Enemy killing spree.
afraid of the dark.
Take it. Take it. Take it. She's running towards you right now. Take it.
An enemy has
There we go.
been slain.
I wanted to help, but I figured it'd be better to just let him have it. Let's see. So Mordekaiser's looking pretty unhealthy down here, but can I kill him when I fight? Probably not, which sucks. I do want to jump on him. Oh, I wonder. Trying to catch up on my farm. I'm really bad. Do some walking through here. Maybe then. Hey, best friend. Didn't expect to see you here. I see Hecarim's in the bot lane, so I'm running down. Preparing for a gank. I have to use the faster. Like really bad. Let's see. Let's see. Hecarim's down there.
An ally has been slain.
Literally killing them. See?
Enemy rampage.
I don't have any abilities for her. Oh, that sucks. Cooldowns go crazy. I did kill the enemy jungler. Where's Mordekaiser? Oh, I missed a cannon. I'm literally goofy. I've done goofed. Okay. Well, what are the chances that Mordecai... Ah! I did love being alive. I was going to say, what are the chances that Mordecai was sitting in the bush, and he was there, jump scared, as per usual. Didn't even get a chance to breathe, chance to think about it. He just clacked me. Back at it again.
Are you my nightmare? Or am I yours?
Are you mine? My jungle gameplay this last match has been so disheartening. I haven't had any pressure. I haven't gotten any drags or heralds. Behind on objectives. But with that being said, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say like something positive. Nothing is coming to mind. I was gonna say like with that being said, like yeah, I know I'm struggling. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, with that being said, like I'm catching up in farm. Am I? Yeah. I don't even think I can make it up there. I know! You know what? Little fun fact. Give him a little bit of that. Oh. I don't like have my ult or anything to catch up to this. If he ults him in a tower though, he's gonna just run this way. Where'd he go? Oh. I don't want him to touch the thing. Eora! Ah! I saw the reason I like passed little points towards the end. I saw Mordecai, they're walking up to me, and I'm like, oh gosh, like I want to avoid him jumping on me, and oop! Oh, he just took him away. Ooh. Hey, nice. Let's see what I should build. Probably AD or AD defense. Armor? Armor. I should probably build armor looking at this team. Okay. What can I do? Herald is up, so I'm gonna actually path that way. Is Fiora killing my whole team right now? Probably not. Whoa. What's she being so aggressive for here? My only other question is what's going on. Because I did see... Oh! The ult he missed was a little bit rough. I do that all the time though with like Seraphine ults and stuff. I'll ult like right when they're standing on top of me. Like I'll be like, oh crap, I gotta watch out. They're standing on top of me. If I get contested at this camp, I will literally die. I saw something. Oh, I walked into that. Oh, I'm done. Nope. 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 Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting worse. I don't know where to go on the map. Mordekaiser interrupted me in my escapades. Whew. What can I do? Clear some camps? Clear some camps, because I'm really bad at it. If there's one thing I've learned during the stream, what if they watch me smite back? That would be fun. But yeah, one thing I've learned while playing the stream is that I don't farm enough. And I knew this was an issue before. Like, when I play jungle, I get so wrapped up in like trying to gank and like being behind objectives that I find myself ignoring my farm. And with junglers like Graves and Hecarim, oh my gosh, that thing. You find like these people are going to go into your jungle and steal all of it, especially if you literally aren't doing it. This is so rough. Or am I? But yeah. When you're in a situation where you are being outfarmed, if you aren't actively making an effort, like I'm not doing, to catch up in said farm, that you will stay behind the entire time. And so I'm behind in level. Got jumped.
Enemy double kill.
You guys think I can make it to the bathroom really quick? I'm running.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Shut down. An ally has been slain. An enemy has
Oh
been
my
slain.
gosh, that's so embarrassing. It's already like, I'm sure it's super unprofessional to like
has been
use the
slain.
bathroom midstream. At least in a game that you can't pause. But like, oh, I didn't even see that drag was still up. Like I thought it was down already. Anyways, thanks for having me back. Like sprinting to the bathroom. You know what? Using the bathroom while playing a game of League is so... Ooh.
He has destroyed a turret.
The fact that I couldn't see when I ulted, I'm in agony! I was thinking like I'm just gonna be so slick and I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect. Like I get to like jump over the wall and at least make an attempt to steal. Oh! He just disintegrated me over the wall. Yeah, this game is keys.
Your team has destroyed.
I'm glad that we're getting some playback mid and top. They're pushing out. But I genuinely thought like, oh, you know, I'd be able to ult over the wall. Like this is a perfect opportunity to outplay. Or maybe not outplay, but I wanted to make attempt, like an effort. Because I'm like getting diffs in the jungle right now. But no, actually, not only did I get clapped when I tried that, I also immediately got murdered over the wall. Didn't know he could do that, by the way. Okay, so we're taking my camps. We're at that stage of being jungle diffed. I don't know what to do in that event. Like, I know that it happens all the time. Like, people get upset. You're getting jungle diffed. They steal your camps. Where does that leave me as a player? Like, if you got diffed in the jungle, why would you steal your jungler's jungle? Like, I don't exactly understand how it works. And like, I get if you're the ADC and you desperately need the gold, but like, how am I supposed to catch up if I don't have any camps? And I'm sure that's like, there's like a topic on that, like, or a discussion on that. Like, what is a jungler to do if they're not allowed to catch up? I can't play farming sim if all the farm's gone, so I'm just gonna do my best to steal from the other jungler until, I don't know, until my farm comes back up. Maybe it'll catch me up, because I'm playing from behind. It'll do me some good. Hi, Fiora! Bye, Fiora!
Stand ready.
I didn't even see this. Yoom, yoom. I'm dead. Oh my gosh! I was running for my life. I couldn't even talk.
5 kills. Not bad.
Kai'Sa's saying 5 kills. My bad on the jungle diff. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty rough. If we're really only playing defensively, I don't exactly see the reason to not FF. But I also wonder, like, is there like a reason for the? Oop! She's got grabbed. Excuse me. I wonder if there's a reason for the increase in like FFing. Usually in my games, like, people are.
Enemy rampage.
Not pretty.
You have slain an enemy.
A kill. Flash.
Turret has been destroyed.
Is there really anything I can do with these two? Is there anything? Yeah. I was gonna say, was there anything in this fight that's a good idea? And no, the answer was 100%. That fight wasn't gonna go good for us. But I mean, I had to try. Like, I'm not gonna just give up and drop it. I probably should have though, considering we got insta-clapped, shut down, put into the afterlife.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's been destroyed. So let's see. I played. Can I shut down? I played 4 games so far. I have lost 3 of the 4 games that I've played, but I did really well in the jungle for 3 of the games. So I played. This is my 4th game. I guess I haven't lost 3 yet, but I will be losing if this continues, or I will lose if this continues. Thank you, Samira, for not just immediately robbing me of my jungle, so that I can actually, you know, farm a little. I'm so behind in every aspect that it's insane. I don't think I've ever had CS this low, unless you count all the other jungle games I play. Ah. Hey, girl. Jeez! Hecarim just one-shot me. What item is that?
Ally has been
Spear
slain.
Shojin? Oh, you know, I had a conversation about that item and whether or not it was actually deleted. Hecarim actually just insta-killed me. I have 5 kills and I'm doing nothing with them. I feel like we've tried to surrender a whole lot of times and somehow we've not surrendered once. It's got to be like a duo saying no or something like that. One person says no and the other doesn't vote. Let's see who could not be voting. Who actually proposed that we do that? Making it happen? Is that Maokai? Jax. It's probably the bot lane duo. It usually is. She probably could have said no. It definitely wasn't me. She's the only other one with kills, so I don't really see why we wouldn't. Oh. Wow. I died in 2 seconds. He didn't just tower dive me, he kind of tower walked me. Like, he ran through the tower, snatched me up, and left. I didn't even really have time to, like, flash. Am I being held hostage? Is that what this is? Because there's no way that someone thinks that. Oh, you know what? Who did I mute? Oh, I muted Jax. Didn't mute anyone else.
Swim in terror.
Swim in terror. Yours really fast. I will actually smite every single camp I own.
This place disgusts me.
I'm so serious. I will smite every single camp. There's nothing I can do. Dead. Oh! I was a little quicker this time. I think Jax just let me die on purpose. I'm not really sure though. He seems to be not happy with me at all. And that's okay. I didn't do very well in the jungle. But also, like, I don't understand the point. Like, I don't understand this concept. If you play a match and... Oop, he died. If you play a match and it tilts you really bad... I'm glad Samira just caught up. But if you play a match, right? Tilted really, really bad. Like, you're like, I can't believe this jungler got diffed, or I can't believe the bot lane fed so hard. If they're not, like, being toxic, like, if they're not trashing everyone else on the team, why do people hold them hostage? Like, they're like, no, you have to sit here and think about what you've done. Sure. But with that being said, if you can't be like, you have to sit here and think about what you've done. Oh. Yeah, you can't be like, you have to sit here and think about what you've done and then also be upset that you're still in the match. Like, I get it if you're like, you're mad, But like, where's the? At which point do you go from like, okay, this jungler is annoying or this top laner fed so hard, to and like being like, I'm gonna punish them for playing so bad. Like, when do you switch over to being like, okay, I want to get out of this? Like, what happened to GG Go Next? I feel like I don't know. People either FF almost immediately, like they're losing or maybe 16 minutes in and the bot lane has 4 kills and they're like, that's it for me. I'm done. FF. And this, I'm being like held hostage. Like, they're making me like suffer for the crimes I've committed by losing so bad in the jungle. I just missed all that CS. But I'm playing. Oh, Maokai just left the game. I don't know if he left it on purpose or not. Oh, hi Fiora. Not this again. The fact that we're like going around getting turrets, they're literally about to jump him. Okay. Well, is that my mana? Why is it so low? Am I supposed to build mana immune on this guy? I'm like, we're 30 minutes in and I only have 3 items. Like, I'm getting absolutely diffed. I'm like 7,000 levels under my laner. I've died 10 times, which, I mean, is only one more than Samira. But it's enough to be like, maybe jungling isn't for you. Can't really be too mad at myself though. I'm doing my best to catch up and I'm untilted, so. Just gonna fight for it. Oh, Nami's there. Is there anything for me up here at all?
An ally has been slain.
On to the next one.
Oh! Absolutely just bodied me. What was that all about? Yeah, I got it this time. Last hack room said it wasn't a jungle diff. This time it was certainly a jungle diff. I got absolutely clapped in the jungle. It should probably peel it back a bit. Eat like a king that's on a budget. I don't know the words to that Burger King song, but I've been hearing it nonstop. So there's something going on. Some brain cells in my head, somehow, some way, bouncing around just enough to know the song. Or know some lyrics. I'll give it to Azir, calling him tilt proof just because he was like, recognized that he also wasn't doing well into his lane. Oh, we just gave it to each other. Yeah, Hackram diffed me. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, did my league like glitch? No, I think it's just because I alt tabbed. With that being said, I had a really good run playing some junglers that I don't play that often. Kindred honestly treated me really well. Both of my Kindred games, I think I lost both of them, but I was pretty ahead. I had some decent stacks, especially the second game. Ivern was great. Like, I don't know how I was stealing objectives as an Ivern and getting kills here and there and supporting pretty well. But as an Ivern, like, that's not so bad, I guess. Like, it's really putting it together. Now, that Nocturne game, I knew that, like, to begin with, it was, like, a bad team to play Nocturne into. But that doesn't exactly change the fact that I, like, totally flopped in the whole, like, farm department. And then I got set back really bad because I just couldn't farm and my ganks weren't working. Not that I ganked that often in the beginning. Definitely could have done better in that last game. But that's okay. Like, you know, you win some, you lose some, you lose some. You lose some. Because I lost 3 of those. But it was fun. Like, I had a good time. With that being said, Twitch stream is ending. I'll see you folks later. See you when the cows come home.